iPhone had won. Creators accepted it. Sony's legendary RX100 was dead. The pocket camera era was over. But then the whispers started. Spec sheets leaked. Insiders began talking. And for the first time in years, something impossible is happening. The RX100 might actually be coming back, in a body smaller than your smartphone. Sounds impossible, right? Welcome to the world of Sony RX100 VIII rumors, where the impossible might just become reality. This is Alt Buzz, and today we're diving deep into one of the most electrifying camera rumors of 2025. 6 years of silence, 6 years of waiting, and now the internet is exploding with whispers, leaks, and speculation about Sony's return to the compact camera throne. If you love camera tech, rumor deep dives, and shocking predictions, hit that subscribe button right now. Because what we're about to uncover will change how you think about pocket cameras forever. Let's rewind for a moment. The last time Sony blessed us with an RX100 model, it was 2019. The RX100 VII arrived like a lightning bolt. Blistering autofocus, incredible zoom reach, video capabilities that made vloggers weep with joy. It was the perfect travel companion, the ultimate street photography weapon. But then, silence. 6 long years of nothing. Meanwhile, smartphones kept getting better. The iPhone 17 Pro with its 48-megapixel sensor, Samsung's computational photography wizardry. The compact camera world started feeling like a forgotten relic. Photographers began wondering, is Sony done with the RX100 line? And that's exactly when the rumors started. July 2025, a single Reddit thread, then another, then YouTube channels picking up the scent. DPR review forums lighting up with speculation. By October, the whispers had become a roar. The RX100 VIII wasn't just coming, it was going to be revolutionary. Let's start with the most believable rumors. USB-C connectivity shows up in almost every forum discussion, every Reddit thread, every YouTube leak video. This isn't just about charging convenience. This is about lightning-fast file transfers, the kind that could move gigabytes of raw data in minutes instead of hours. European regulations push the entire tech industry toward USB-C, and Sony's recent cameras have followed suit. This rumor isn't just plausible, it's practically guaranteed. But here's where it gets really interesting. Multiple sources are whispering about a brand new 1-inch stacked sensor. If you've been following Sony's recent camera releases, you know exactly what stacked sensor technology means. Blazing fast readout speeds, virtually zero rolling shutter, autofocus that locks onto subjects like a heat-seeking missile. The Alpha 9 III shocked the photography world with its stacked sensor capabilities. Now imagine that same processing power compressed into a pocket-sized body. Community speculation suggests Sony might bump the resolution up to 24 or even 26 megapixels while maintaining incredible low-light performance. Some forum posts mention IBIS borrowed from Sony's Alpha 6700. Others talk about advanced AI-powered autofocus that can track eyes, animals, birds, even vehicles. Here's my take, clearly labeled as speculation. If Sony really wants to make the RX100 VIII a game-changer, they'll borrow the stacked sensor architecture from their professional line, but optimize it specifically for the 1-inch format. Better heat management, lower power consumption. That would be the sweet spot between professional capabilities and pocketable convenience. All right, deep breath, because we're about to discuss the most controversial, most exciting, most absolutely bonkers rumor in this entire saga. A 24 to 360 millimeter equivalent zoom range in a pocket camera. That's not just telephoto, that's super telephoto territory. That's safari shooting. That's sports photography from the stands. If you head over to altbuzzmedia.com right now, you can find our full breakdown of this rumor, including technical analysis of whether it's even physically possible. And if you want exclusive deep dives and insider predictions before anyone else, consider joining our membership program. Where did this claim even come from? Reddit threads from September and October 2025 started mentioning it. Some users claim to have seen leaked spec sheets. Others pointed to Sony's recent innovations in lens design. YouTube leak channels picked it up and ran with it. Here's the reality check. To create a 24 to 360 millimeter zoom that collapses into a pocket-sized body while maintaining decent image quality, that would require optical engineering wizardry we've never seen before. However, and this is a big however, Sony has surprised us before. The RX100 VII squeezed a 24 to 200 millimeter Zeiss lens into an impossibly small body. My honest assessment? A true 24 to 360 millimeter optical zoom is unlikely, but a 24 to 300 millimeter range? That's more plausible. Still ambitious, still impressive, and still enough to make the RX100 VIII the ultimate travel camera. Imagine being in Iceland, shooting sweeping landscapes at 24 millimeters, then instantly zooming to 300 millimeters to capture distant wildlife. No lens changes, no second camera body, just pure versatility in your pocket. The big specs grab headlines, but sometimes it's the small refinements that make or break a camera. The rumor mill has been buzzing about a completely silent mechanical shutter, perfect for shooting in quiet museums or solemn ceremonies. There's also talk of built-in neutral density filters, giving you the freedom to shoot wide open in blazing sunlight. Heat management keeps coming up too. The RX100 VII would overheat during extended video takes. If Sony has improved thermal design, the RX100 VIII could become a legitimate vlogging powerhouse with enhanced autofocus during recording and potential 4K at 120 frames per second. Some rumors suggest a fully articulating touchscreen for perfect selfie framing, essential for vloggers. A few forum posts mentioned a hot shoe for external accessories, but that would require significant body redesign. My speculation? Sony will focus on features like silent shutter, built-in ND, and better heat management without dramatically changing the compact size. The honest answer? Nobody knows. No reliable leakers have posted concrete dates. The most common speculation points to early 2026, maybe February or CP Plus in late February or early March. But some industry watchers think Sony has moved on from the RX100 line entirely, especially after launching the RX1 in R3 in July 2025. Multiple retailers reported the RX100 VII disappeared from inventory, which could mean either clearing stock for a successor or quietly killing the line. My prediction? Sony will announce something in the first quarter of 2026. The community noise has been too loud to ignore, and Fujifilm's X100 series success proves the market exists. But if we hit mid-2026 with no announcement, the RX100 line might truly be dead. Let's cut through the noise. USB-C port? Basically guaranteed. New stacked sensor with improved autofocus? Highly plausible. 80% probability. Extended zoom to 300 millimeters? Believable. That full 360 millimeter claim? 50-50 odds at best. Mechanical improvements like silent shutter and built-in ND? Maybe 30 to 40% chance. Hot shoe edition? 10% at best. For deeper technical analysis, head to altbuzz.com. And if you join our membership, you'll get exclusive rumor tracking documents where we update probabilities as new leaks emerge. This isn't just about Sony releasing another camera. It's about the survival of an entire category. Compact cameras have been on life support for years, but the Fujifilm X100 series proved there's still appetite for premium compacts. People lined up, paid premium prices, accepted long waiting lists. Sony dominated this space for years. If the RX100 VIII is real, Sony has a chance to reclaim their throne and trigger a renaissance in the compact category. But if Sony fumbles, it might be the final nail in the compact camera coffin. If you need a camera today, don't wait. The RX100 VII is still incredible and available used at reasonable prices. But if you can wait, keep watching for official announcements. Follow AltBuzz for updates and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. My advice, don't get too attached to specific specs from forums. When Sony actually announces the RX100 VIII, if they announce it, judge it on its own merits. My prediction? We'll see an RX100 VIII in early to mid-2026 with USB-C, a new sensor, and extended zoom that's impressive but not quite 360 millimeters. priced around $1,300 to $1,400. But I could be completely wrong. That's the beauty of rumors. A huge thanks to everyone who watched to the end. Head to altbuzzmedia.com for deeper breakdowns and join our membership for exclusive rumor tracking updates. Hit that super thanks button to support these deep dives. When Sony finally reveals their plans, AltBuzz will break it down for you. Until then, keep shooting, keep creating, and keep dreaming about the perfect pocket camera. This is AltBuzz, and I'll see you in the next one.